Let's talk about all the bad stuff that's happened in your life, how you deal with it, how you overcome it. And as a real estate agent, how do you make sure you're still earning the profit that you want to earn? That's our topic for today's morning meeting. Welcome to today's morning meeting. I'm Greg Luther, the one guy that meets with you every day to help you in growing your real estate business. And I wanted to talk a little bit about this because everybody believes that they are a victim of their own circumstances. I talk to an awful lot of agents every single day of my life. And every single day, I hear winners or I hear people with reasons that they're failing, the excuses that they have, the childhood they had, the marriage they just got out of, the death they had in the family, the health problems they have. But let me assure you, every single winner has exactly the same problems happening in their life. The key factor is how you handle it, how you compartmentalize that, and how you deal with it. I'm not saying to ignore it by any means. We're all human. We all have feelings and emotions and reactions to things that may have happened to us. We have trauma that we've dealt with. But if you're dealing with PTSD and you're still trying to run a real estate business, it's probably not going to go well for you. So I wanted to talk a little bit about that and kind of bring it to light because there are certain ways for you to deal with things that have happened in your life. Maybe right now you're dealing with debt. You're dealing with lack of business. You finally had two deals in contract and they both fell out of contract. This happens to us all the time. And the quality of your future results depend on the quality of your response to some of the things that are happening to you right now. But I do see a lot of times that we are shaped by our history, the things that have affected us in the past. And I see that happening to us all the time. As an example, if I were to give you, I use this example all the time, but if I were to give you a great script that works well with for sale by owners, but 9.5 years ago, you got cussed out by a for sale by owner, and he said, all of you realtors suck and you're all overpaid and you don't do anything and you take all of our equity, and you're still dealing with that. You still have that in your mindset 9.5 years later. We probably ought to deal with that situation. If you had a tough childhood, if you were in an abusive relationship, all of these things that are definitely horrible. I don't wish it on anybody, but pain is inevitable. Suffering is a choice. You get to decide how long you want to deal with that. So any of the stuff that maybe happened to you in the past, and I want you to think about this, like no matter what it is, whatever has shaped you, I've talked to women, female realtors that are nervous meeting a man, for obvious safety reasons, but a lot of times they're way too nervous, too protective, actually sabotaging their own success for no reason other than what happened to them in the past. Maybe when they were a child or they were a teenager or they were in college, didn't even have anything to do with real estate. It could happen just the same way going to the grocery store. Pain is inevitable. Suffering is a choice. Now, I'm still telling you, be safe, obviously. Do the right thing. Tell people where you're at. Like, I don't want you to make any silly decisions, but I also don't want you to make any silly decisions that cost you money for no apparent reason. So whatever's happened to you in the past, is it someone else's fault? Maybe. Is it still your problem to deal with? Absolutely. So if something happened to you in the past, it may be someone else's fault. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know what happened. It may have been your own fault. I have no idea. Maybe you put yourself in a bad position. I don't know. But is it your problem to deal with? Absolutely. Is it your responsibility to change your future so that your future is not dictated by your past? You've heard before, your past doesn't equal your future. Well, it does if you let it. It absolutely does if you let it. Right? If you were in an abusive relationship and you no longer trust men or you no longer trust women or whoever you would date anymore, people that identify as an oak tree, I don't want to leave anybody out these days. But if that damage is robbing you of your future happiness, your future love, your future contentment, your future success, your future finances, maybe it's time to go get some prune juice so you can drink some prune juice and let the shit go. Because every single day you can make good decisions for yourself. Every day you can make responsible decisions for yourself. But every day you can also believe in yourself and move forward. So I want you to really think through that. You know, is it someone else's fault that it happened? Maybe, yeah. But is it your responsibility? Abso-freaking-lutely. It is your responsibility to deal with it, to find a way around it, and to prosper the way that you deserve to prosper. So many times I see that happening. And, you know, I want you to really kind of think through what might be holding you back. Limiting beliefs is something that a lot of people refer to it as, right? This is how I believe life works. I believe I can't work in luxury because something didn't work out well with luxury. I believe I can't do first time buyers because something didn't work out with first time. I believe I can't do FHA because I had an FHA deal fall out. All of that stuff is going to happen. That's like saying you believe you can no longer be an NFL quarterback because somebody dropped the ball. Well, you got a lot of touchdowns too. Yeah, they dropped the ball with 3 seconds left and you lost the Super Bowl and the whole city was mad at you because you choked under pressure. No, 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 no. You played the game bad for 2 hours that it came down to the last play. It should have been 72-3 and you were sitting on the freaking bench. That's how you play ball. So don't think that you choked under pressure. You choked for 2 freaking hours of a game that it came down to the last play. If you have 2 deals in contract and you really need them and you're almost bankrupt and it's all you have and those 2 deals fall apart, why are you so mad at the clients? You played the game wrong for the last 90 days. Let's fix that side so you don't think you're a victim of circumstance. Things just keep happening that are horrible. You played the game. Maybe it's your responsibility. Is it their fault? Maybe. But it's your problem to deal with. I want you to succeed, but I want you to think clearly and accurately as well. And if you act much bigger, because let me tell you, if you think bad things have happened to you in the real estate business, if you think the deals fall out more than they should, you can't believe how many people, the consumer confidence is down right now. I will promise you, you know who has the most deals fall out in the whole country? How many people, which person has the most contracts fall out of contract every single month? Whoever's the top producer in the world. Whoever's the top producer in the country. You know who's second? Whoever's the second highest producer. Because by the way, Kobe Bryant has the record for the most missed shots. Reggie Jackson has the record for the most strikeouts. They call him Mr. October, the one that shows up with home runs when we need them. He also shows up with strikeouts more than anybody. You know what he says? I'm swinging the bat. You know what Kobe said? I'm shooting the ball. Michael Jordan missed more game-winning shots when it came down to the wire and this shot will win and it's at the buzzer. He missed more than he made. Take the shot anyway. So I want you to get real focused on the desired result that you want. Assume that that's going to happen for you and deal with any trauma or drama or mindset issues that you have that might be holding you back, keeping you from pulling your punches because you're good at what you do. You have to believe in you as much as I believe in you. Check out some links in the video below, the video description below. You can open it up by clicking more. Make sure you follow this page and ring the bell. I'll see you Monday. Bye-bye for now.